What is up, guys? Decided to make a vlog outside because, well, why not? Yeah, going off to the final home game this season for RGV FC. Gonna make a vlog, and of course, yeah, there's a couple of other vlogs for you guys, but yeah, it should be exciting, should be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do a live show, so thought I'd bring you guys along. Why not? That's a joke. What a joke.
Should use more colorful designs. Should use the signature red of Rootwoods. Funny enough, these are the after.
You're gonna pull up the Dynamo game?
Yeah.
Can someone connect?
Yeah. I mean, I pull up all the games, but it's all good.
Nobody wants to see you pull up.
Man, we got,
Where's my Bulls on Parade music? Yeah,
What's the name of the goalkeeper?
For them?
Yes.
Pies, Mark Pies.
Pais?
I call him Pies.
Yeah,
Because
I know.
yeah, it's spelled like pie. Well, I take that back. It's just P-A-I-S. It's literally about time we got that recognition, dude. When it happened. That's phenomenal. Get it away.
I can figure out some percentage off of this.
No, night. It's not like we didn't have it in us.
Toros make their possession
Nice job, guys.
off as Carlos makes guys.
good news for next year, man. That's what I gotta tell you. Great news for next year. Great news.
At first there was some drizzling and stuff like that, you know.
The announcers made it sound like y'all were playing that monsoon.
It was so funny.
Yeah, and they were like, this field is soaked right now. I don't know how they're playing.
It was incredible.
Our field is fucking fantastic.
I know, man.
Even if it was really orange. Remember when the rain, all the stuff flooded and stuff like that? So, yeah, in June. So this, you know, I took pictures of it. I wish I had my phone. So I'm like, oh, so I come to my office. I'm doing some morning and stuff. I come back and I'm like, hi, man, what the? He's like, yo, outside. I go outside. there's only water. You know when you go down when you're going down, there's water there. And that's it.
Yeah. Wow.
And so when it is like this field is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Best fucking field.
Sweet.
You know, that's important.
Y'all ready? Yes. Good move. All right, coach. So what did you see on the late game here that tell us?
Grit, and I thought that we wanted to win it. We made an offensive substitution by taking a defender out and putting an attacking player because said screw it, we're gonna go for the win. We want to win in front of our home crowds. I said hey, we want to end in a positive way. We want these people leaving and knowing that these guys maybe we didn't accomplish some things that we wanted to, but the one thing we said from the beginning of the year is that any team that we were going to be a part of was going to fight. Was going to fight for this community. Was going to fight for everything that it had, and we did. And it was especially great after our performance on Wednesday, which wasn't a good one, but we wanted to make sure that our fans saw us live and enjoyed themselves.
You guys created a huge number of shots in this game. Was there anything that was key to the offense in particular?
Yeah, we had said, hey, stop, stop thinking of just needing to do it on your own. Let's do it collectively. And I think a lot of guys looked to combine. They opened, they made runs for each other. It was fun to watch. It was really, really enjoyable. And I thought that it was great for us to, to combine so much and try, especially in the final third, looking for that extra pass. And we created a lot of chances. I thought we deserved maybe a little bit more than, that late winner, but I'll take it.
You touched on this a little bit, but you guys finished with a very strong home record. And how important is that? And what were the keys to that?
It's huge. It's huge. And I think the one thing we said is like we didn't, there's something we talked about. So we can't afford to lose more than 2 games at home. You know what I mean? And we said that, we talked about it, and it can't happen. For us to be able to do. Now at the same time, we lost 3, but we just tied too many, and that was a disappointing part. So part of the job, part of those things were good. It's just a matter that if so many games that we were here, we let them get away from us, or we weren't able to punish the team, and so that was huge because it's not easy winning on the road. As you see, teams come here, it's tough for them to get points out of here, to get wins out of here. So that's something that we need to improve. Continue, very little losses, but now from those ties going to become wins, and now some of those losses that we had at away have to become draws. Some of the draws that were away have to become some wins. And I mean, looking at it, I thought that as we look throughout the year, there was definitely the one game where I felt that it was at home, that OKC game where we just weren't ourselves, and we were completely just. I don't have an explanation. Some of the guys didn't have an explanation, but besides that, I thought that most of the games we were in games, and we had we had a lot of good things that we could have gotten more of those. I'm talking about the 3 losses, of course.
Jimmy Enriquez started the scoring for you guys with a really strong individual play. Take me through that one.
So I'm actually screaming at him because he's trying to finish it first instead of he had 2 guys cut back, and I'm saying bleep Chewy, pass it back. The ball comes, scores it. Great job, Chewy. So it was one of those things, but he's so dynamic. He creates so many things. He is a bundle of energy. He's so creative, and when he's in the final third, because he's so slight and just his balance and his agility, he wrong foots guys that it's just difficult to deal with. And obviously, if you touch him, there's a PK. So he's a very difficult guy to deal with inside the box. And the one thing that he got better at later in the year was his finishing. So he started scoring goals because he was that dynamic and he was that. It's just in the beginning of the year. That time, most of the times he wasn't even hitting the target. I mean, now he's forcing keepers to make saves. So his progression has been tremendous, and I'm happy and proud for him. What he's been able to do. Especially over the second half of the season.
How do you evaluate Tyler Derrick's progression as he's gotten back into business and played for you guys?
Tyler's a monster. We know what kind of talent he is, and right now, this was another performance in which the goal was just difficult. He just got blasted, but you can see his presence coming out from balls and even some of the shots. It's just whenever they shoot, you don't have that sense of anxiety because his positioning, his footwork, and he's a big guy that just comes out for crosses, comes out for things that it deflates the other team when they're trying to lump balls in there, and he's such a presence. So for me, it's tremendous. I think that thankful that he was able to come, and hopefully we were able to help him out in his and getting him ready to maybe hopefully get some games with the first team. And I think some of the stuff that he's shown here, some of the stuff that he's shown in practice, Wilmer and staff and his staff have had some positions, and if he needs more games, that's what we're here for too, so.
Do you think he's back in top form, or does he still have some ways to go?
I mean, I think he's in very good form right now. Last year, before that, he was probably the top 3 goalkeepers in the MLS. Is he there right now? It's hard to say until you see him in the game in the MLS, because the pace is faster. There's so many more things are just much better. So it's hard. It's difficult to say if he is until you put him in a game. I have not seen him in training down there with those guys, so that's tough for me to make that kind of evaluation. I mean, here he's the best keeper in this league, by far. But there's levels, so it would be unfair for me to say that.
How about his mentality? What have you seen from him, having to be out for a while and then having to work his way back? How does he?
He works his butt off. He is no nonsense. Just works. Just comes to work. Just comes to get things done. Just comes to get better. And what I was really impressed and really liked is the fact that he was here, and obviously we all know why he was here, to prepare himself and all that stuff. But he started taking Corti, Sanchez. He started taking some of the defenders, talking to him, and showing what a professional is. You know what I mean? In regards how do you conduct yourself, how do you show up to training, how do you work in training. So that was very important. So for me, that's huge. Besides what he does on the field, what he did in the locker room and what he did in the training field was huge. And that's one of the things that I take from it, that I know a lot of, not only me, but more importantly these guys, that's the importance it's going to take, that they'll take from that. And I think that's what's great, that no matter what I say, no matter if I'm one of the players, I have so much more of an influence in that and what happens in the locker room. Because that's a close thing. I don't go in the locker room except to say lineups and good job and I'm out of there. You know what I mean? The locker room is where a lot of this gets sorted out, and there's things that he took care of, that he said there that we're doing.
Right. Go for it.
Got it ready?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should we start with your whole thing? Who you saw on that play?
Well, I was told to go 1v1 on the center back, big center back. Obviously, there was 2 players, but I was like, all right, I'll still go. The ball went a little further than I expected, and the center back tried to cover it, and I went around him, tried to block me, but I'm a little guy with some guns, so. So I got to the ball, and I just tried to find the cross. I wasn't expecting the ball to come back to me. It came back to me, and I just headed it.
You now lead the team in goals with 6. Is that something you keep track of, or what does that mean to you?
Well, I don't really keep track of it. I score, I give assists, for the team. Not really for me. I do everything I do on the field for the team, and if it helps them, then it helps me also.
Most of your goals have come in the second half of the season. I think 5 out of the 6. Has there been something different for you as the year's going on?
No, I think it's just part of the game. The goals can come first half, second half. I think it really doesn't matter as long as the team gets a goal.
You played a role in the winning goal too. What did you see on that play?
Well, I saw I was open, and Connor found me. He did a long ball, and the ball bounced. So it was going to be hard for me to trap it. So then I saw Carlos making the run, so I just dropped it. I headed it to him. So he did the rest. He cut him, he finished. That is cool.
As a team, you guys had a ton of shots in this match. Was there something overall offensively that led to your guys' success?
I just feel like, it was the last home game of the season. Everybody wanted to take advantage. They wanted to capitalize their chances, and, that's what we did. I think that's what got us the win. The fact that we were attacking a lot, we were getting a lot of shots up, and that helped us out.
As you mentioned, you guys finished with a really good home record. What was the key to that overall?
The key to the home record was just, that our defense was just insane during the home games. They were just hard to get by. They would help us out a lot. They were find us in the attack also. They had a huge part in that record that we had, but unfortunately it's over. But we'll see what happens next season.
They're ready.
Carlos, cuéntanos sobre el partido, ¿cómo viste el partido?
Bueno, la verdad, primero que todo, gracias por la entrevista. Fue un partido muy aguerrido, ¿no? La verdad, sabíamos la situación que nosotros andamos y, era el último partido en casa y dimos lo mejor de nosotros para sacar el partido adelante.
Platícanos sobre el gol que metiste en el segundo tiempo. ¿Cómo viste tú la jugada? ¿Fue algo que planeaste basado en cómo se estaba posicionado en defensa?
No, la verdad fue una jugada muy difícil donde el compañero Chuy me la entregó y, o sea, tenía al rival cerca y encaré y me salió, me quedó la pelota y aproveché el máximo.
¿Cómo han sido tus experiencias aquí en el Valle Río Grande?
Desde que llegué a la institución he dado lo mejor de mí, o sea, me he sentido de la mejor manera con el grupo, con todos los compañeros, los profes, y la verdad, esto fue un partido, la verdad, que dimos lo mejor de nosotros porque sabíamos que era el último partido en casa y sacamos el partido adelante.
¿Qué podemos esperar del equipo para estos últimos 2 partidos que quedan en la liga?
Sí, haremos lo mejor de nosotros, ¿no? Porque la verdad tenemos una motivación grande que es sacar los últimos partidos que quedan y primero Dios sacaremos los partidos adelante.
Connor, so from your perspective, what were the keys to you guys getting the win tonight?
I just think us being patient, we were keeping the ball. I mean, I think that's something we've been really harping on the last couple of games is defending well, but also being a team that wants to keep the ball. And I think you guys saw that today, and we were able to play out from a lot of tight positions and just be confident in the goals were going to come, and we had 2 great finishes.
The team had a flurry of shots in this game, more than I remember in a lot of the recent matches. Was that just from the possession, or what else was it that?
Yeah, I think it was from the possession, but it was also the possession higher up the field. Because a lot of times earlier in the season we've been having possession in not the most dangerous areas, and I think there have been opportunities where we haven't been super patient. And I thought today we showed a little more maturity and we're a little more patient up the field, and we're more creative too, and just picking and choosing. And the big thing was we were putting shots on target too and making the keeper make saves.
You guys finished the year with a really strong record here in HEB Park. What have been the keys to that overall?
I mean, when you're playing at home, that's just you got to make it your fortress, and our fans do a great job, and it's a tough place to come play down here. It's hot, it's humid, it's a big field, and the wind also plays a huge role. So I mean, for teams to come down here, they sometimes can be a little surprised, and obviously we're used to it, so we come out and we try to go at it from the start, and I think we just use McAllen and the fans and everything to our advantage.
What does having a player of Kyler Derrick's caliber in the back bring to you guys as a defensive unit?
I think it brings like a level of comfort, knowing that he's going to make some big saves and he's going to organize, and he carries a big leadership role when it comes to the back line and the midfielders because he's communicating constantly, and then obviously he's got some great distribution skills as you guys saw today, and I think it just brings a nice comfort level to the back line and solidifies us a little bit more.
Connor, what do you think has been the biggest improvement from this back line from throughout the season?
I just think we've gotten to know each other a little bit better, and obviously communication's been a major key since we were a brand new team, and there was a couple of growing pains here and there, but I think throughout the year you saw that we have a lot of guys that can fit in on the back line, and it doesn't have to be the same for every time, and I think that's huge because that pushes each other to get better. So I think just from this year, just having guys improve one-on-one and individually has pushed the next person, which I think has made us grow in all aspects.
We have 2 more games left in the season. What can the fans expect from this team in these 2 games?
We're just going to go out and give it our all. I mean, obviously we're disappointed that we're not in the playoff race, but I think we have a chance to hopefully maybe spoil a couple teams' playoff chances. So, I mean, we obviously really want to win, and we really want to beat Tulsa, and we obviously really want to beat San Antonio. So you can expect us to go out and give it our all and push for a win.
For you guys, for the players, would it be some sort of revenge beating San Antonio at Toyota Field?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be revenge. Obviously, they put 3 on us last time we played here, and we tied earlier in the year 0-0. So we do owe them one in a sense, but I look at it as just like another game. I mean, obviously it's a big game, it's a derby game, but obviously any game I want to go out and win, so I'm gonna treat it like that. And obviously there's a little extra motivation, but obviously to go out and try to get a win would be perfect.
Back home, what an awesome night. Exciting, really fun, no lie. And it felt good. Not only to get a win, but just it was really nice. This today has been a really good day, and it's been pretty awesome. Me and chilling with her. Now I got a little something special. Gonna do a little bit of unboxing. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, kind of does. Background full of the Jets. There we go. Okay. Now I got this white box. Let's see what it is. Something special from the Toros. End of the year thing. Really cool. Let's see. Styrofoam. Way to keep it safe. Let's open it up. Let's go this way is the right way. Styrofoam. Get it on the plastic. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's get this trash away. Yeah. It's Mr. Toro, man. Couldn't be any more awesome. Let's put it over here. Pretty cool. Yo, dog. Come here. What's this? What's this? Come on, dog. That's my little surprise there. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. I recorded as much as really wanted to and could. It was a pretty awesome, epic day, especially after Toros game. That's basically all that I really recorded, but it's always fun. Well, not always fun. Like last weekend, I decided to stay at home. That was a smart choice for sure, instead of going to the game. But today, it was epic because of that live stream and everything. Couldn't have been better. Glad I'm back home. It's glad I made it back home safe, that's for sure. Because you never know. But it was epic. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Jake Byung from the Tip of Texas Sports Network down in the Valley. All that other stuff. Saying adios.